Okay, this topic I wanted to bring up is pretty controversial, but it's something that has to be talked about because I do gaming, and I know a lot of people that do game who think just like I do. It has to be: do video games really make people violent? And of course, I think no. Um, now, are there violent? Do violent video games exist? Yes. Many of them are rated M, meaning that they can't get in the hands of minors. Um, a lot of I feel a lot of people feel as though that minors are more susceptible, easy to manipulate. They usually emulate things that they see on either TV, movies, etc. Um, but a lot a lot of things that's been happening. It's kind of like the media. It's a media using video games as a scapegoat. I remember back. I remember talking about this to one of my friends, and we talked about, well, video games haven't been around that long. Um, Before video games, they blamed movies. They blamed comic books, uh, and different types of books. Um, and I think it's just a way for the media to overlook the real problem, and the real problem being um, that the parents, and this is mainly with children, that the parents are, aren't watching what the kids either watch on movies or what video games they play. For example, I've seen kids go into GameStop, and this is personal experience. I've seen kids go into GameStop. They pick up a game such as what's a game everybody know? You know, mm, yeah, if you know what Gears of War is, or Mortal Kombat. I see them going to pick up a game like Mortal Kombat. Now the game is rated M for mature. GameStop. You have to be over 18 to purchase it, or with a legal guardian. I've seen plenty of parents who would just buy the game just to shut the kid up because the kid's heckling them and they quick want to get out the store for whatever reason. So they'll just impulsively buy the game for them. And to me, the onus should go on them, for buying those games for those children. Now, yeah, you could say, well, people could use pawn shops and whatnot. Um, like I said, a lot of these kids, where are they going to get the money to buy them? Most of the time, they get the money from the parents. Like I said, if a parent walks in and sees this child playing a game, what they should do is, take the game away from them, punish them for having the game. A lot is going to parents. I mean, yeah, does violent video games exist? But I really didn't want to talk about the children, even though the children are very important, and that's what mainly the arguments that I see on CNN, Fox News, different other media outlets. Um, a lot of, especially the recent incidents, such as the shooting in Colorado, um, and of course a couple other shootings that I don't want to go by name. They actually use video games to as a reason why these people did what they did. They say games such as uh, Call of Duty, those are training simulators or whatever, and those automatically make people angry, which in my experience, and a lot of people have done it quite the opposite. There's been plenty of games where you blow off some steam, playing the game, having some fun with it, and you'll forget about like problems. But that's just my experience. Somebody probably experienced it differently. But that's one thing. That was a few of the incidents that they blame video games. There have been many others throughout. I want to say it's really only come up recently within the last, I want to say, 10 years with the advancement in video games. Graphics are better, sound is better. Games become, the games that are violent have become more violent, become more edgy. Now, see, like I said, problems with the parents, or the problem is also with the media and their coverage of it is just a way so they can get people to watch it. That's the reason I'm making this video. The hugest problem I have, like, and this can go with anything, not just video gaming, is society now refuses to blame a problem such as this. They refuse to blame. They will blame everyone else but themselves for something that happens. Now, there's some things out of your control, obviously, but things such as this, such as playing video games, you don't have to play it. Um, Children, your child's playing video games, take the game away from them, or don't purchase the game for them. Um, you know, they refuse. They rather just go the easy route, blame the game, blame the people that make the game, blame the people that sell the game. Um, but I just don't think that's right. And it's going to be a ongoing problem. I have an article. Um, it was, of course, Fox. Not surprised. Uh, uh, it was on Forbes.com. This same article probably is in different places. Um, but a guy named John. Now, if I'm sorry if I pronounce his name wrong, Stossel, um, who actually defended. He actually defended games. I'm actually surprised. Um, and he was in a heated debate against a guy named Billy Graham. He's one of those older guys. Who for some reason, most of the time when you see complaints about video games, it's most of the time older people who never played a video game, never understood video games, and video games to me is an art, and it can be. I mean, it takes a lot of knowledge and experience to create intricate video games. He pretty much talked about there was a study that video games made people violent when there actually is not. The study has proven that there's not substantial evidence that video games make people violent. That's basically what the argument boiled down to. That's basically what Graham was trying to say, that video games made people violent, and he tried to bring up that studies prove this when studies have actually not proven it. Um, this just is one of the many arguments that exist on all over the internet, and a lot of times it's there just to get publicity. That's honestly my opinion. It's there to get publicity and to blame everything else but the person but the person that has control, which is you, or this person, or whomever is buying or playing these games. So, I just wanted to get this video out. I came across, a couple people talking about video games, a couple parents talking about video games. I've seen parents talk about it. I explained my point. Like I said, there are games out there that are for children. Um, if you is and like I said, it's not been proven that video games um, have enticed violence or have trained people. I mean, I don't understand that. A lot of times, if a person is insane, I mean, video games are not going to change the person. Really, I mean, the person was already insane. And these guys that shoot up schools, shoot up movie theaters, These guys already had mental issues from the start. Video games did not reinforce that. So, video games didn't help them get the weapons that they use. You know, it's them. They should take blame for the problems they have for some of the things they've done. They should take full blame for it, not an outside source who just provides entertainment. But like I said, do you think? Like I said, video games don't make people violent. Violent people are already violent. That's just fact. Violent people are going to be violent. Video games won't change that. Video games have often been considered therapeutic. Um, as I said earlier in the video, where you could, it's easy to blow off some steam. You're gonna go play a game. Um, you'll forget about whatever that problem was. Forget about the day, and that's been my experience for quite some time. I've done that. But let me know what you think down in the comments. Video games make people violent. Um, who should people should people should take the blame for whatever they are in control of their own life. No, video games should not be able to control their life. Um, and these poli- these politicians come out and say this, just for shock value. You know, so let me know what you think about this in the comment section. Like and subscribe.